Thank you, Rena. You can witness and participate in something truly inspiring this Saturday. Each year, cardiac arrest survivor James Tiemann aims to finish the Twin Cities Heart Walk without the aid of his wheelchair. James Tiemann and his wife Rachael Sands joining us today to tell us their moving story. Great to have you both here today.
Thank you.
Your world was turned upside down in a very big way back in 2011. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, so in 2011, James suffered a cardiac arrest.
Young guy,
out for a run one evening and collapsed, and someone happened to be there in the moment and performed life-saving CPR, and he's here with us today.
And at the time your family was told you weren't going to make it.
Yeah, James had less than 1% chance of even
1%.
surviving that moment.
It left James and your family with a new normal. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so prior to his cardiac arrest, James actually endured 2 open heart surgeries before he was the age of 18. And then you endured your cardiac arrest. But after that, you had less than 1% chance of survival. They didn't even think you would last 24 hours after that happened. But since then, you've regained mobility and strength, and the Heart Association has obviously been a big foundation of that, which is very important to us with your heart health. And every year they track his milestones. So it's super fun to be at the Heart Walk with friends and family and watch James thrive.
So James, all these people make your life the way it is, right? Better, and they come out and they support you. That makes you feel great. Yeah, it does. And so many people come out to support. And even if you physically can't be out there, you can help with also donations. And funds. Well, they help families, don't they?
Of
this
course,
money.
Yeah. And a lot of the funding goes towards heart research, so they can have the latest and greatest equipment for surgeries and for heart health in general, which is super important in James's recovery as well.
Which is great. And so each year brings, as you say, new milestones.
Yeah.
And that is
and he's got a survivor
so
shirt on.
And we can see that. He sits, James sitting tall in that chair.
You're proud, aren't you? Yeah.
And the last bit of the actual walk, you get up out of that chair.
Yeah, so in 2013 we participated in our first heart walk with the Heart Association, and James only walked 10 feet to the finish line with me arm in arm. So getting out of his chair, walking with me arm in arm. A year later, he walked 1 city block. The year after that, he walked 2 city blocks, and then 4 city blocks. And then this past year, you almost walked a half mile to the finish line.
So I see why everyone says inspirational.
Inspiration.
And you can do it.
You can.
That's great. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
All the best to you. It looks like the weather's going to cooperate.
Yes.
So we're in good shape.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing today.
Absolutely.
And I wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Not only Saturday, but every day moving forward.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here today. You can find details about this Saturday's Twin Cities Heart Walk at Kare11.com under the 4 p.m. show page. Rena?
Oh, what an inspiring story. We wish them well. Heart health affects so many families. I know my mom is a survivor as well.
Wow.
So, okay, move on. Next story.
Moving along.
Detox diets.